Hi YouTube. Chat, say hi to YouTube. Uh, we're doing a Metal Gear Ghost Babel playthrough. I've been doing this, in case somebody ever watches this in the future. I've been playing every Metal Gear game in release order. And next one is Ghost Babel, which I've never played before. Thus, I decided I want to record this playthrough to YouTube. Because the other ones I didn't see a necessity to do so, because Metal Gear is one of my prime franchises that I will go back to constantly. I see no reason to record every fucking playthrough of it. But this was something I wanted to record because this is the first time playthrough. For chatters and for everybody else, Metal Gear Ghost Babel is non-canon. It takes place in 2002. And it's kind of like a Metal Gear Solid game on Game Boy Color, except it has its completely own storyline. And it's basically set in its own alternate universe. Basically, this game is a sequel to the first Metal Gear game on MSX2. You know, the Outer Heaven incident, where Big Boss was on the radio talking to us, and then he turns against us. And if you want to count it, the sequel to the NES Shitty port. So yeah, none of the other sequels happened. No Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, no Metal Gear Solid. This game is a straight sequel to the original Metal Gear. And it takes place 7 years after the OG Metal Gear. 2002. Yeah, I think that basically covers it. You know, just to keep everybody up to speed, like, I know Joanna has been probably following 80% of the games, even though the storyline can be confusing. So where does this game fit in the timeline? Well, it's non-canon, so and it takes place in an alternate universe. Yeah, boy. And the intro is pretty similar to the Metal Gear Solid as well. I wish I could have AI voice acting. It's been a long time, Snake. I don't know how they know each other because Campbell wasn't in the original Metal Gear. Didn't expect to see you again. Drink. Got scotch? Single malt, straight up and neat. If I remember right. That you do. This house? Built it myself. Didn't know you were a carpenter. You know, it's already been 3 years since you left. How's Alaska been treating you? Colonel, did you come all the way out here with the cavalry to make small talk with me? Trouble, huh? The world is on the brink of nuclear holocaust. We came to request your help. Request? As if I have the choice to refuse. You do. I know too well that you can't be ordered or coerced. But you'll say yes. Because you need to. Let me tell you about it first. A week ago, a C-5 Galaxy transport plane on a classified mission to South America vanished. Terrorists? Of course. But the problem is what it was carrying. Nuke. Yes, and some. It was Metal Gear. The intro is epic. Reminds me of Metal Gear 2. What? Nuclear-capable bipedal armored vehicle design to realize the possibility of nuclear strike from anywhere on the planetary surface. The devil's candy of mass destruction to change the meaning of nuclear warfare. And it was on that plane. But yes, you destroyed Metal Gear in outer heaven 7 years ago. But the US government recognized the strategic advantages of Metal Gear and secretly extracted the data from outer heaven. The development of continued just under a different flag. The South American hub was probably for a field exercise. Christ. Metal Gear's researchers were also on board. The idea of Metal Gear in terrorist hands pushed Washington into finding out its new location in just a week. Came in today. Where? Gindra. Central Africa. Fairly small. I heard there was a civil war going on. An armed uprising by a separatist ethnic minority. And that peacekeeping troops were deployed. The text scrolls so slow, so the hermit keeps up with the news. Metal Gear is in the hands of the armed separatists group Hindra, Liberation Front, commonly known as GLF. Their leader is General Augustine Egwabon, charismatic and armed to the teeth. They operate out of a virtually impregnable fortress, Galuade, in the mountains. Neither the Gindran government nor the UN can get to them. We also have intel that they recently hired several top-class mercenaries as consultants. We suspect that the mercenaries executed the Metal Gear hijacking. Yeah, this storyline seems as good as ever before. So they plan to win their independence by threatening nuclear strikes with Metal Gear. Snake, come with me to Gindra. We need you. We need the legend. Don't call me that. I know all the names for a killer. And that's one of them. A military dictatorship in possession of Metal Gear. Damn it. You know they won't hesitate to push that button. And millions will die. Colonel, I'm not in Foxhound anymore. You're saying you won't go? Why can't you just leave me alone? Alaska is quiet and my life is good. You won't change your mind? No. Even if I tell you that the fortress Galuade, GLF's home base, was once called Outer Heaven. Wait, how is it in South Africa then? What? The very same place where you went to war 7 years ago. Destroyed Metal Gear and became the legend. Is there a connection? I don't know. the fact is, there is Metal Gear in our heaven. You believe in coincidence? I believe in conspiracy. And you want me to find out? I'm asking you to join me. If the past is at your heels, you turn around and face it. Am I wrong? End it once and for all. It's all back there in outer heaven. Tell me about this mission. Your mission is to infiltrate the fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. Steve Gardner, the National Security Advisor, is in command of this mission. Gardner himself? America's best kept secret just got his hijacked and may be used in a terrorist attack. Who else? Who else? A national crisis, in fact. A global one, I'd say. And one more thing. The Army's Delta Force is already in Galluade. Carry out the mission in concert with them. Whose bright idea was this? John Parker, Army Chief of Staff. Top Army brass, huh? Metal Gear's development was under Army control. They of course want to do something about the situation themselves. In addition, 4 people will serve as your backup personnel via the codec. First, Mei Ling. And this is why this game is not canon. Awfully young, doesn't look like a soldier. PhD candidate at MIT. Incidentally, she developed the new radar and codec system you'll be using. Because we already met Mei Ling in Metal Gear Solid. She'll be in charge of mission logs, saving as well. Well, I mean, this game takes place before MGS. When you have a question about the radar or the codec, or need to log in, save, contact her at frequency 140.96. Brian McBride, Africa Desk, Director of Operations, Central Intelligence Agency. CIA. Don't look so disgusted. McBride effectively planned this mission and has expert knowledge of Gintran affairs. Asking about the mission, GLF, or Gintran environment, if you need to. Frequency is 141.52. Ronald Leonsbrink, alias Weasel, a mercenary. I've heard of him. Word is he's about as trustworthy as a weasel. But he's good. Some say as good as Solid Snake, the legend. So why isn't he working the field on this one? The US government apparently has more trust in you. I doubt that. Anyway, Weasel's a player in the mercenary circle. He's well up on soldiers of fortune from all over the world. And we know that GLF contracted some major ones. If you run across a live one, get Weasel on the codec. He'll have something useful for you have field control of this mission. Frequency is 140.85. If anything happens, contact me ASAP so I can stay on top of it. Colonel, didn't you retire from Foxhound 2 years ago? Why this mission? No one can carry this mission out but you. I was only called in because I know you well. And that's all? I also have a score to settle with the past. Y'all have our shadow, Snake. What an epic intro to a game from fucking Game Boy Color. Come on. Like such a long intro for a game for Game Boy. Snake, we've arrived over outer heaven. Galluade. Ready to descend. We're counting on you. I know. It's all back here. Options. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, I missed it. How about good night if you're still there? You were a huge fan today. I love you. You're a huge fan every day. I love you. Love y'all. Love my chat. Even the smallest support, I freaking love y'all. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? I feel like this is the most common way of like opening Metal Gear game. This line. Successful Halo landing, I see. Nothing like skydiving at dawn. Present location, 3 kilometers south of Fortress as planned. Heavy security, sentries ahead. Snake, make sure you stay out of their sight. What's the radar to keep track of enemy movements? I'll go over it again just in case. See the radar at the top right? The large dot is you. The others are enemy troops. Got it? Once you've been detected by the enemy, the radar will be non-operational. Be careful. Your mission is to infiltrate Galluade. Work with Delta Force to rescue the researchers and destroy Metal Gear. Orders will be relayed via the codec. My frequency is 140.85. Call if anything turns up. To use the codec, just press select and then start. We'll be in touch. When a call sounds, push the select button to receive. Raise me on frequency 140.96 when you need to. Save. First, get to the front of the fortress. Got northward through the jungle you're in. Roger that. Alright, does this game have extra codec calls? Out of curiosity. Snake, your mission is about infiltration, not combat. Make sure you aren't discovered by the enemy. Snake, the Fortress Galluade is to the north. Proceed northward and stay out of the enemy's way at all costs. Okay, I don't think Campbell actually does have anything like nice calls. God, this game has a lot of dialogue for a game on Game Boy Color. What? Oh, that's a nice feature. I know this is a difficult mission, but as long as you have confidence in yourself, you can carry it out. Confidence is the first rule of success. Like Emerson said. Emerson? So you're a literature expert too? Aha, I knew you had me pegged as a hardware geek. No, not exactly, but... You know, I did take electives in college. I purposefully tried to learn things outside of my major too. I'd rather be a well-balanced engineer. So that's why you're always quoting. There's a lot to learn from things different people have said. I'll make sure you get your exposure too. Oh yeah, she's gonna have like interesting calls. I gotta do that. She's gonna have interesting calls. What were the other frequencies? I didn't put them in like in anywhere. Because I wanna. This is always how I love playing Metal Gears. This is a full lore playthrough. Let's get all the fucking calls we can. Don't know about the Easter eggs on this playthrough because this is the first time playthrough. Hopefully it doesn't spoil any future frequencies. 14180 was one of them. That's an annoying sound. The secret of staying alive in war is think. Only think about staying alive. There's no difference between a little dead and being very dead. Don't bother about the little stuff. Oh, is Weasel that character? Is he like the Miller of this game? Unless you're committed, you have no business being on the battlefield. Whatever made you come back to the field, you'd better be ready. Yeah, he's the Miller of this game. Brian McBride was one of them. The total area of Gintra is 553,000 square kilometers. Population approximately 5 million. A relatively small state near the center of the African continent. Dude! Actually, no, what the hell am I thinking? No, Outer Heaven was in Africa. It was Zanzibar land that was in Asia. Under rule of a military junta for the past 5 years. 3 years ago, the charismatic so-called General Augustine Eguabon led an armed uprising by the Kindra Liberation Front, aka GLF, and then the country has been in a state of civil war since. The UN peacekeeping force was deployed 6 months ago to put an end to the unrest, but there has been very little progress. He actually gave us lore. Campbell is the only useless one. It was 7 years ago that the name of Gindra gained the level of international recognition unusual for such a small African nation. Outer Heaven. Yes, you would know better than anyone else about that. An armed fortress state that appeared almost overnight in the Gindran Mountains, led by Big Boss, possibly the greatest mercenary of his time. He was ready to declare war on the world. On the strength of that nuclear-capable bipedal armed vehicle we call Metal Gear. But his great plan failed. You, Solid Snake, destroyed Metal Gear and took out Outer Heaven. And all this by yourself. It was a long time ago. The incident made Foxhound internationally famous and Solid Snake a legend. I never wanted that. But now you're about to take on Outer Heaven again. This time under the name of Galliwade. Maybe it was meant to be. Dude, he has so much lore! Like in most African states, the ethnic makeup of Gindra is markedly diverse. The Gundas form a majority group at 60% of the total population, with the Boyas, Urbas, Toreros and other groups forming the remaining 40%. However, since the end of the Cold War and rise of infant democracies, traditional rivalries have taken on added significance and escalated into major internectine warfare. The leading player in this conflict is our enemy, the Gindra Liberation Front, or GLF, whose goal is nothing less than autonomous self-rule for the Boya. He has so much lore! The Gindra Liberation Front, or GLF, is an armed group led by the charismatic Augustine Eguabon, also called General. Their agenda consists of independence for the Boyas, an ethnic minority within Gindra, and they've been loudly advocating the removal of Western influences and release of Gindra from First World exploitation. They enjoy extremely high support among the Boyas, and their powers have grown rapidly since the general took control. I want all the lore in this game. Snake, you are now in the armed fortress Galliwade, the home base of the GLF. Galliwade is considered virtually impregnable, rebuilt from the gutted shell of Outer Heaven, and improved upon the original. As a military installation, it's state of the art, and neither the Gindran government forces nor the UN have had much luck. Exercise every caution. Gindra is currently under martial rule. 5 years ago, Commander William Wea Agunda placed the military in the seat of power through successfully coup d'etat. His first official act was to appoint himself a lifetime president and become the head of state. His regime has carried out a program of representation of the strength of military power, but hasn't been able to disarm the GLF. The failure to bring them into line has brought the country to civil war. The Gindran climate is subtropical in nature, roughly divided between the hot rainy season and the cold dry season. Winter runs from May to August. Winter runs from May to August. And it's coldest. The temperature can drop to minus 26.8 degrees. Summer is September to November. And during this period, the mean temperature is around 85 degrees, with the daytime high occasionally rising above 104 degrees. From October to April is the rainy season. Annual precipitation is approximately 650 millimeters. Nature in its untouched state is probably Gindra's strongest tourist draw. Nature preserves are fairly numerous in number, and hunting is allowed as long as you apply for a permit. With the recent movement towards conservatism means hunting permits are much more difficult to acquire. Hey, finally got all the calls with McBride. Was this one of the numbers we also got? No, other numbers are what we're gonna get through the game. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of dialogue, wasn't it? We can now start the game. Like the gameplay itself. We've been playing for 33 minutes. Ration. Now I gotta know, does anybody have anything to say about the ration? Like in other games, when you pick up an item, the characters have something to say about that item. Yeah, Weasel. Okay, Weasel talks about it. Pack your rations, huh? Push the B button with the rations selected in the menu to use them. Your life will recover on the spot. If you have them ready, you can recover at the last minute as your life goes to 0. It makes the difference between being alive and being real dead. Rations are high priority. Soldiers are the ones who do the fighting, and the food that gives them the energy for it is a weapon in its own right. In its own right. These are combat foodstuffs that emphasize function and calorie content for battle conditions. They may be functional, but these aren't your average dry, bland calorie crackers. There's entries, soup, coffee, even dessert, and chocolate bars, and candies for snacking on. There's a vegan menu too, if that's your thing. But knowing you, it's all going to get crumbled up in 2 seconds. Anyway, rations are good to have around, but food is scarce on the battlefield, and no soldier ever fought well on a full stomach. Don't overeat. Yeah, he's the mirror of this game, but also the character who explains the items. Does he have anything to say about the smoke? My Metal Gear playthroughs. In war, you have to go with your gut feeling. I've seen it make a difference between life and death. Keep your instincts on the edge. Okay. This menuing sucks in this game, by the way. It is actually horrendous. The music is so fucking good. I'm already loving this game. Get weapon first. What's with Game Boy Color games being like this? This was the same thing in Resident Evil Gaiden. We can't pick up ammo because we don't have the weapon. I love that this game also has knocking in it, which Metal Gear... Well, actually Metal Gear 2 did have it, but... Is that a weapon? Possibly. Joanna, how do you like the music of this game? Because I find it fucking amazing already. Okay, we got a weapon. Oh, you can kill them by punching. Dude, I guess. What do you mean, I guess? That's a 5.7 pistol. A handgun designed for low recoil. High impact 5.7mm ammunition. The 5.7mm is a new type of cartridge. With its high muzzle velocity and pointed tip, it can penetrate most body armor without the usual downside of increased recoil and lowered targeting accuracy. The 5.7's magazine can hold 20 rounds, and the use of industrial plastic cuts down on weight and probability of malfunctions. You can muffle the firing noise too if you can find a suppressor. That's a mean little handgun you've picked yourself. So, okay, as with every other Metal Gear game, we need a suppressor, so we can't actually use the gun yet. Because if we were to use the gun, it would raise every fucking enemy in our area. Like, how could you say, I guess? This music is fucking amazing! Pouches are full of ammunition. Oh my god! Just give me that ammo! Well, this area seems fucking dangerous. I can crawl in here. Another ration, hell yeah. We need binoculars as well, though. That would be fucking epic. Like, binoculars would be so lit. I'm gonna save because I wanna check. Is that swamp or whatever that thing like instant death? Ever heard of this? Dr. Copplethorne says, look, these quotations and sayings are great, but I'd also like to get to know you. Foolish is the one who offers deep confidence in shallow alliance. What? It's a Chinese proverb. Means that it's unwise to tell important things to someone you don't even know. Great. The comedy is still the same as in Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, binoculars would be so fucking lit. I want to just search through everything just in case. But it seems like currently there's nothing we're really missing. I don't like this. This game is already amazing. It captures those feelings of the NES game, or not the shitty NES games, the MSX games. Yeah! Oh, ration, but I'm already full. So will this game work like the OG Metal Gear games in terms of like that you can upgrade or like capacity and health? I would wager that's like what's happening. The run animation also looks really good for a Game Boy Color, like how Snake is running in this game. Hey, I'm still undefected, by the way. Nobody's seen me. Rank terrible? How was that terrible? Didn't get seen. Oh, so this game works in stages. Oh, that came unexpectedly. No, that's a terrible name. That's the North American name. This game is in Europe and Japan called Metal Gear Ghost Babel. Metal Gear Solid just makes no sense considering the fact that it's not an MGS remake. This is not MGS ported to Game Boy Color. Completely different storyline. So it's just Metal Gear Ghost Babel. Snake, we have new intelligence. Bad news? How did you know? You've never exactly been a messenger of joy. So? Seems that Delta Force was wiped out. Are you serious? It's true. But Delta Force, the best of the army is best. So easily? It means they were outclassed. Huh? Those mercenaries on the enemy's payroll are all A-list guns. You've been out of action for a while. But I'm out there and I know what I'm talking about. If you're going to take one of them on, give me a buzz. Planning to give me advice? That's what I was hired for. It's a policy of mine to earn my keep. Frequency is 141.80. Don't forget. I already called you, bruv. I won't. Snake, McBride from the CIA here. Don't underestimate GLF. They aren't just another rebel group. Their annual revenue from drug and rare metal trafficking is more than $50 million. And their black market arms were financed by that money. All state of the art. Be careful. I'm with the Africa Desk of Ops. I can provide data on not just the GLF, but on things like Gindran climate, flora and fauna. My frequency is 141.52. Alright. Snake, continue with the mission. Infiltrate the fortress Galluade. What the fuck? We were just in a call, Campbell. Snake, first gain entry to the fortress. Enemy security should be even tighter than it was in the jungle. Keep your eyes open, especially for surveillance cameras. Oh fuck, there's cameras now. Using weapons won't necessarily give you an edge in close quarter combat. Sometimes, nothing beats aces and bare hands. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Nothing new from them. Need anything? Even the demons avoid that which is done with a strong will. That's from the Shi-Chi. It means that there's nothing you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it. As long as you have the will, you can complete even the toughest mission. Hang in there. I love the fact that this is a Metal Gear now. This is Metal Gear 1 or 2 on, well, back then on a modern platform with like extra codecs and shit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ba, ba, ba. Wasn't there supposed to be extra guards? Like even more than in the jungle? I got seen for the first time! Dude, the alarm lasts a little while in this fucking game. Woo! Dude! Let me go! I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just wait in that area, that's all. My god. Just kill me. I deserve death. Die. I'm guessing it always... It either restarts from a save or from a stage. Yeah, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Wait it out? I don't even know how far these enemies can see. Door. Snake, there's a service entrance. Is there any way in through that? Your comrades are what keep you going on the battlefield. Try playing a Link battle sometime. What the fuck? Did he just tell us to play online? You rang, Snake. Snake, have you ever heard of the quotation, beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow? It's the moral of that Aesop story about a dog who lost the bone he was carrying because he tried to pick up the one he saw reflected on the river. You can lose what you have by reaching for something with no value. Snake, make sure you don't hurt yourself going after items that are too hard to get at. Okay. Wait, why was one of the areas even giving us ammo if we couldn't, like, get that ammo anyway? I guess if you shoot at enemies during that mission. It's time for a shift change. Is it already? Come on, hurry up. We're both in big trouble if they catch us slacking off. Relax. As if anyone ever comes out here. Snake, why are you not moving? Thanks. There's no time to let your attention wander in battle conditions. Stay on top of things around you at all times. And I wouldn't recommend walking and playing at the same time. What? Oh yeah, Game Boy, because this was released on Game Boy. Imagine nowadays with the fucking iPhone generation and Android generation, smartphone generation. Someone's gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get all the extra codec calls in this game as well. I don't know if you like it or not. Napoleon said, victory goes to the most persevering. Winning means readiness to see it through. To the bitter end, I guess. It's a little frightening though. Okay. Oh, we got a suppressor! Do I need to equip it at all? No, I don't. Yeah, we have a suppressor for our gun now. Oh, what the fuck? I really did like that streak where we didn't get seen. I miss it now. A surveillance camera? Wait, can you do this in this game? No! That's kind of bullshitty. They can't get over here. That's amazing. So the trucks are really safe. Okay, that's good. Leave. So the trucks are super safe. Okay. Kind of sucks that that trick that I tried to do doesn't work in this game though. You'd think this game would be smart enough that it knows what I was trying to do. How do you use the ration? Or can you not use rations in this game? You just gotta... There you go. Okay, we can find a weapon in this chapter. From somewhere. I love this music, I am loving this again, correctly, actually. It captures everything about metal, yeah. Oh, it didn't get knocked out, seriously? Yo, what just happened there? I thought I was like done with him, but he didn't get knocked out. Oh, you son of a! I was already. I was like sure he was already leaving. The alarms will last a little bit too long in this game. That's probably my only problem. Where's the machine gun? I'm really curious about that. Oh. Yes! Found it. That rifle's an R5. A licensed South African version of the Israeli Galil assault rifle. The prototype for those is the AK-47 Kalashnikov. The same systems as the AK-47 are used in its design. That is, it's gas operated and has a turn bolt. A very reliable and sturdy piece of equipment. Nice! I'm somewhere now. I am definitely somewhere. Wow, an empty room. I think I've pretty much searched through all of the this area. I think I might know where to go, and yeah, there's nothing else really to check out. I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, is this again a deep throat kind of thing? Is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? This is... Who is this? Thank God. This is Sergeant Chris Jenner of Delta Force. Delta Force? A survivor? It wasn't annihilated? No. Who are you? The US rescue team? No. I'm the black sheep you were supposed to work with. Oh, Jenner is confused. Already the plot is getting good. Thanks, Kehinde, for the follow, I think it is. Not Foxhound? Solid Snake speaking. You! I've heard things about you. What kind of things? The best saboteur ever. The one who destroyed Metal Gear in Outer Heaven 7 years ago. The legend. Don't believe everything you hear. Some say I'm just an attention-seeking killer. So, which is true? Make up your own mind. Sergeant Jenner, are there any other survivors from the unit besides you? No. Everybody else? They're monsters, sir. They? You mean those mercenaries? Yes. Especially the leader. A man called Viper. There was nothing we could do. Even if it wasn't an ambush. An ambush? The mission was leaked? I don't know, but... This is an absolutely classified mission. There is no way it could have been compromised. Wanna bet? There's always someone who's willing to sell out. What makes an American brass tick, huh? Money, power, glory, woman, men? Can it? There is no risk of spies here. Pretty sure, aren't you? Everyone involved in this mission has undergone rigorous background checks. I see. They're all trusted. How about it, Colonel? This is a top secret mission. Only a handful of people know of it in the government and the military. I have to agree with McBride. Alright. Sergeant Jenner, is Metal Gear really inside the fortress? But why did they call the Viper? Why did they say Viper is now the leader? Who's the actual leader here? Because the game already let us presume something else. Yes, I still don't have the exact location, but the assembly is apparently near completion. And the researchers have been confined to another building. Do you have the location of the researchers? I'm sorry. All I know is they're somewhere here in Galluade. Okay. How did you enter the fortress? Through the drainage system. The drainage system? Bingo! You saw those buildings with recessed east walls? There are hidden accessways down into the ground. In those recesses. Building with an indented east wall. Entry into an underground route in the recess. Got it. Get yourself back there and get out of here. No, I'm staying here. No, you're not. I have no time to babysit a brownie. You get out. No. Sergeant! I will not abandon the mission. But I have to finish this. For your fallen comrades? Snake, having an ally in the field could be useful. Please, sir. Alright. You've got guts. I'll grant you that. Thank you. We'll rendezvous inside the fortress. In the meantime, gather as much intel as possible. Got it. You watch out for your own back until then. Of course. And no cowboy acts. I know that. And one other thing. Yes? Can I call you Chris? We don't know each other that well. We can easily change that. As comrades in arms? That's up to you. Okay, my frequency is 140.25. Ask me if you have any questions about the fortress. Okay, Chris. Good luck, Snake. Alright, Snake. Look for that way into the duct that Sergeant Jenner was talking about. Go to the building with a recessed east wall. And get underground from the concealed entry point in the recess. As long as she doesn't slow me down. There you go again. I bet you're secretly thrilled to have a female partner. I would be if this were a vacation. Gain entry into the fortress from the drainage system. You see those buildings with indents on the east side? There should be a loader concealed in the recess on the east side of the cottage. Go down the ladder to enter the drainage system. Someone I know used to say that there were 52 styles of holdings a gun, but styles got nothing to do with war. The important thing is to live through it. Am I right? I've had the service records for that. Sergeant Jenner looked up. What? Jenner Christine, age 25, in service for 8 years. As you can imagine from her having been chosen for this mission team, her records are exemplary. Father and mother, no siblings. Parents divorced when Jenner was 12. Mother got custody. The last name Jenner is her mother's. Father is an entrepreneur. Never missed an alimony or child support payment. A very generous sum, more than enough for just 2 people to live on. Jenner certainly didn't grow up hungry. Joined the army immediately after graduation from a big name school with excellent grades. Cleared the selection process for Delta Force with flying colors only 4 years after completing basic training. As you know, Delta Force doesn't take anyone less than best of the Army's best. Since then, she's been steadily moving up, and evaluations by her CO have been consistently high. She may be young, but there's no doubt about her abilities. I wish I could skip these faster when I've, seen the codec call. You can enter Galway through the drainage system. Find an underground passage that leads into the drainage system. Did you notice that a few of the buildings are recessed on their east side? The way down into the ground is hidden in one of those recesses. That's where you'll find the way down. Okay. I love this codec in this game. This is a Metal Gear game just like any other. Need anything? Ever heard of this? Oh, this is actually, you have already told this. Wait. Well, I missed a call. She was starting the call the same way I've seen the couples on call. That's what I thought it was. No, I guess not. Well, we missed a call from Mei Ling. That sucks. What? Snake, you need card 1 to open that door. Card 1 should be in that truck to the northwest. Oh no. I fucked up. I fucked up again. I haven't really needed to use the gun, like, in order to, like... Maybe I should try to kill somebody with the gun. Dude. Okay, it's getting ridiculous how many times I've gotten seen now. Oh my god, no! Like, I need binoculars. That's like the current thing that I'm really missing. Yeah, binoculars would be so nice. Let's try the handgun, actually. Oh, they still record. I thought this was like Metal Gear 2 and 1, where they just die with one gunshot. Yeah, that came like completely unexpectedly. I thought they would die of one fucking... Come on! The gun sucks ass! It was easier just punching them, dude. Now I can't find the door that I was supposed to use the key card on. Okay! I don't suck this much in Metal Gear games usually. I just want to find that door. This is not that door. Where is that motherfucking door? What? Well, I've lost that door, so I guess I'm just gonna go from here then. Oh my god! I suck at this game apparently. The arm stays way too long compared to like Metal Gear 2. Come on, go the fuck away. Yeah, this is the door that I was looking for. Oh, it was right here. I was completely on the wrong way. Is this the way? Is this where they wanted me to go? On the east side, northeast side. East side of the cottage. In one of those recesses. So it could be any one of them. I'm gonna make a wager here, a prediction that we have to go all the way back to like basically the beginning of the level. Like all the way over here. That's my big wager here. Like, I see those ladders, but like, I am unclear on like what the game wants me to do. Dude. This sucks. Oh! I'm gonna have to use my last fucking ration soon. another one, but this is not east anymore, though. Oh my god, I found it! Just completely by accident. That was completely by accident! Hell yeah, man. Wait. What the hell do I do now? I see, the game was just fucking trolling me. This is not the way. Why can't I get binoculars? That would be like the best thing to get in the fucking game right now. A throw. The game is really amazing when you actually just don't get seen fucking constantly. I knew I needed the level 1 keycard because this is the way. This is absolutely the way. That deserves the rank terrible. That I agree with, but I still don't understand how the first stage was apparently terrible. Chris, I'm at the docked entrance. Where are you? In the building right above the docked you're in. Pretty near. I'm about to find out what I can here. How? I got an enemy trooper uniform. It should let me blend in and listen in. Chris. Don't worry. I'll find out where the researchers are. Don't overdo it. I know. I'll go up to your floor and we'll rendezvous there. I'll be disguised, so no codec contact. Make voice contact when I'm alone. All right. Aren't you wearing the same uniform as the enemy? How am I supposed to spot you among all the enemy soldiers? What about my hairstyle? I have my hair tied up at the back. You should be able to recognize me from that, okay? Hairstyle, huh? Even among the GLF soldiers, there are heaps of guys with long hair. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How about if I wear a red cap? Alright. If I see a soldier wearing a red cap with a hair tied up at the back, it must be you. Got it. Right, Snake. See you soon. Oh, somebody is calling me immediately. Snake, rendezvous with Sergeant Jenner. She's in the watchtower above. Get through the duct and gain entry to the tower. Okay, your health always refills after every stage as well. Oh, the music already sounds fucking banging. Listen to it! Listen! I guess? You said I guess? Snake? Do you copy? Remember what Shakespeare said about complacency being your worst enemy. Don't get slack even when you get used to the game, okay? Alright, YouTube. That's the end of Metal Gear Ghost Babel Part 1. Let's see on the next part. Booyakasha. What?